And hello everyone, welcome back to another Pascal tutorial. So in this tutorial, we'll be taking a look at while loops. In a previous tutorial, we took a look at for loops. Nice. Now, let's start basic. Let's create an integer called x. Now, in the previous video, I explained a for loop is a loop that goes from one point to another point. So from 1 to 100, or from 100 back to 1, as an example. Now, a while loop is very similar to a for loop. The only difference is it will execute while something is true. So let's say while true, do begin and end. And here you can write line hello. Now this will cause what is called an infinite loop, a loop that never ever ends. So if I were to run this, then it will just keep printing out hello until I forcefully quit the program. By pressing Ctrl and C, if you're on Windows, it might be a little bit different. Might have to press something else. But on Linux, you press Ctrl and C and it exits. So this will run forever and forever and forever until true is no longer true. In this case, true will always be true. If it's false, it will not execute, like an if statement. So if while false, then nothing happens. Now if we put this back to true and we set x equal to 1, then here we could go x plus equal 1, and then we can write line x, and if x is, let's say, 5, then we continue. And here we could say if x is equal to 10, then break. So both break and continue still works inside of Pascal. If we run this, you'll see we get all the way from 2 up until 10, excluding 5. So the idea here is that this is very similar to a for loop, where you have your value. So let's actually create a for loop. So for I becomes, in this case, 2 up until 10. But if we just did like 0 and we started, but anyways, the point still stands. Do begin and end. Then here, if we can say, we can actually put the same value here, like that. And we can put the same thing here, like that. And it will work exactly the same. So this here is the same as this here. However, the only difference is that this while loop works depending on if this value is a true value. If this is a false value, it will break. Meaning you could also go while x is less than 11. It will give you the same output. So if we were to run this, you get the same output. Actually, we should just remove that break so I can prove it. Actually, yeah, we can actually just get 10. Anyhow, so while x is less than 10, so if x becomes more than 10, then it will not loop again. So this basically just checks if this condition is true. If it is, then run this code. Now let's say our x value is 11. If we run this, our while loop will not run. But let's say you want your loop to run at least one time. No matter what this value is, you need it to run at least once. Well, in that case, you have a repeat loop. So repeat until this value is true. So it's a little bit on the other hand here. So while this is true, execute this, and this is execute this until this becomes a true value. So let's say until x is more than 15, x plus equal 1, write line x. Now if we were to go like this, we'll get 12 until x is more than 15. So this will execute while this is false. But let's say it is the same value. So we go like this. So if x is less than 10, now if we run it, And here we should just flip this around, so until x is more than 10. Otherwise, we're going to get like an integer overflow. Anyhow, if we run it, we get 12. So this will run at least once, whilst this will run only if this value is true. So whether this value is true or false, it will still run it at least once. And also the other difference is, this is while this value is true, execute the code, and here it is execute the code until this value becomes true. That's very important distinction to make. And these are the 3 loops you can get inside of Pascal. So you get your for loop, which you can use to for through numbers or letters and so on. You get your while loop, which will loop until the value becomes false. And you have your repeat loop, which will execute at least once. It will always execute at least one time until this value is false, or until this value becomes true. Thank you for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all again in the next Pascal tutorial.